you still there? Okay, there we go. Welcome guys to our social media funnel building call. So tonight we're gonna kind of go through like the basics of just like how to start like having a way for people on social media to connect with you, especially about business. Like if you're posting anything on your stories, if you're posting anything on your reels, what is a way that people can connect with you from there, right? It's like having a link in bio. Type a one in the chat if you've seen people who have like link in bios. Type a two in the chat if you have. All right, cool. So basically, we are going to just kind of go through like how do you get completely set up with having that, because basically laying the foundation for just like having your social media to work on autopilot for you, like for the content you're already posting. Like this work takes like 5-10 minutes for the beginner basics. You can expand and elaborate from there. This is just like so you have like a flow from like, okay, I'm posting a reel or I'm posting a TikTok. What is my flow? What is my call to action? Right. So, like, for those of you who are on TikTok and you have less than 1,000 followers, you actually cannot post a link in bio on TikTok. What you would want to do is have your call to action on TikTok to go to your Instagram and say, connect with me on Instagram. There on Instagram, you will be able to have your link in bio. Later on in this call, we're going to go over like what kind of things to write in your bio on Instagram to click that link. But basically, when you're thinking of like, I'm putting in this work on social media, I'm posting videos, I want people to convert into my business. I want them to have a way to connect with me. That is this thought process, right? So if you're from TikTok, your TikTok goes to your Instagram, Instagram to link in bio, and then link in bio to connecting with you. Or if it's just on Instagram Reels, right? Then just in your captions, you can put like click the follow button, see the link in bio. You can use different call to actions to get people to do different things, right? So from there, basically, you just want to have where is this place to go to? So I'm going to just kind of dive into like the nitty gritty of all of that kind of stuff and be able to help you guys get a foundation set up. So, like, once you get it set up and everything, we can obviously work to expand and grow and like tweak and get more advanced within your LinkedIn bio. So, this is just the beginner basics. So, can I just get some thumbs up when you guys see it, my screen? Okay, cool. So I'm actually gonna pull up my Instagram real quick. So basically, this is my Instagram. Obviously, majority of you have seen it or followed me or whatever. So my call to action, right, is like more info, and then I have a link. So we can obviously get more advanced into like creating URLs for your link in bio, but I don't know if you guys have ever really seen what I have in my link in bio before. Um, this is called Stand Store. You do have to pay to use it, so I'm not going to show you guys that tonight. But the primary thing is to get you guys to get set up with having like a work with me option so people can schedule a call with you. There's going to be one where we can basically show the video, right? Show the video that we have for prospects to watch. You'll be able to have that. So basically we're going to kind of reverse engineer what this link in bio actually means and how you can kind of get that so your Instagram can have a place for people to go to connect with you. So the first thing that I want to start off with is Linktree. So Linktree was the first ever like link in bio I ever used. It's super easy to sign up. So you can sign up for free and create that. I think I'm gonna just go into one that I've had before. Um, Oh yeah, it just pops up my link tree anyways. Okay, cool. So we're just gonna kind of do this. Yeah. Okay, I'll just delete my happy juice. Sorry, guys. Um, okay. So basically, when you sign up for free, it's gonna pop you into Linktree and it's gonna help you start to add different things. So you see on this right-hand side of my screen, it's like you can kind of go in here and we're gonna kind of go through this whole thing together. Um, But what you can do is the first place you start is like your name. You can add your picture of you, and then you can have a little bio. So like mine is so grateful you are here. But then you can also add in like your Instagram, your TikTok, your YouTube, your email. So like when I click this, um, and I want to add this on here, add social icon. Let's just do chase your wellness, add. So now over here on the right hand side, you guys see Instagram is here. So anytime someone clicks on that, they can click on my Instagram and they can get redirected to my page from there. So you can do this with all of like the platforms that you would like to. You can do Snapchat. Like there's so many, you guys. So I don't know where TikTok is. I clicked TikTok originally. So there we go. Um, so I'll just add this. Okay. Apparently my username's not correct. Oh, that would be why. All right, just bear with me. There we go. So then you add it. So now say I had just have my TikTok and my Instagram. So anytime you click that, it'll just redirect to my TikTok page, literally right here. Oh, that's my face blown up. Oh, perfect. Um, okay. So that's how you would add it. So this is like just the top part of things, right? Your name, and then a little thing about you. You can say, so grateful you are here. You can be like, um, just whatever. You can do like a quote. You can add in your social media like platforms if you would like. I recommend it. I just don't use my link tree anymore. So that's why I don't have it. But then what you want to do is you want to click add. So you will add, sorry guys, I'm just trying to move around my Zoom. Enter URL and browse apps. So I basically want to add a category. What is this? Oh, add collection, I believe. Yes. Okay. So you'll click add collection and then you can do like work with me or connect with me. And then from there, now you have this. So drag and drop links into this connection or into this collection, right? So now you can kind of stack it just like this. And then you can also add on, you can add on different things from here. So basically over here, right? Um, you have the video, and this is just like very brief. I'm just showing you the layout of how to plug and play on Linktree. I'm not going to go into like fully building the whole thing out. Um, but I just wanted to show you how to do this. So why am I not able to find it? Add, oh yeah, here. Add, and then I'm pasting the URL that I got from over there. Hit add, and now you will have a title. So North America Legacy Launch, you can literally drag this into here and it'll lay it out for you of like connect with me North America Legacy Launch. It'll just literally structure it like how work with me is here. So my main goal is to get you guys to have the launch video so you can have that in your bio. What I would label it is learn how to trade, or you could put check out my platform. No, that wouldn't be, I wouldn't do that one actually. You can put, what are some good examples, Sid? Do you have any of like what you would put for like the video of like learn how you can partner with me? I think that's a good one. Yeah, that would be good. Learn how you can partner with me. So then what they will do is they'll click this, right? And then they'll get directed to the launch video and then they can watch it and then they can fully see the video. So the reason why like you want to have this is like people in your DMs can like actually come to this video and watch it. They can just watch it from a reel if they're interested, and reach out to you. You can have that. But the first thing that I would recommend doing is actually creating a Calendly link. Type a one in the chat if you have made a Calendly before. Okay, type a two in the chat if you don't know what Calendly is. Okay, so everyone here knows what Calendly is and has made one before. Okay, Ryan. Okay, cool. No worries. Let's go over all of that. So basically, Calendly is a way where, so if you see here on the right-hand side, right, is work with me. Let's chat on a call. Where does this call lead to? Calendly. Okay, well, I updated my Calendly link, which is fine, but it will go to like a booking page for Calendly. So if you don't have a Calendly account yet, all you have to do is create one with Google and then hit continue from there. And then it'll just auto populate in. And what's really cool is Calendly links up with your Gmail. So this is why it is super cool to have is because if you guys see here, this is my calendar. Okay, not all of this is like booked up and everything. This is just how I color block my time, so don't judge that. But today basically I would have had availability in my actual Calendly link from I believe 2 p.m. Eastern all the way up until 10 p.m. Eastern. And so what happens is when you create a Calendly link, you can create a call in a booking page. So when you first get on, it'll be like a discovery meeting. So let's look at what this discovery meeting looks like, okay? So, um, you can, is there not an edit option anywhere? Oh, it's over here. Edit. So this is what it'll look like when you first sign up for your Calendly. It'll go to discovery meeting. So then from there, you'll go in and you'll click edit. And it should pop you up. I'll just do this one, but it'll look like discovery meeting for you guys. Oh, I guess it does go over here now. Okay, I guess I haven't edited this in a while. So from here, you can label it investing and trading call. You can put discovery meeting. You can do qualification call. I've done all three of these. Obviously, you guys see this. So you can edit what you want this to say. But then what you can do is select the duration. So I currently do like 15 minutes. I first started off doing 30 minutes. And the objective of this call, right, is just to be like, okay, you booked a call through my link in my bio. You clearly want to connect. So what what is it that drew you to my page? What is it that made you want to come on a call with me? You just ask different questions of why they're interested in working with you, and you take down notes on this call. And so when they book with you, it links up with your calendar. So it's only going to show the time that you actually have available. So for example, today I was busy between 5:30 and 6:30. So if I was booking in this Calendly link, it wouldn't show that I was available at 5:30 to 6:30. No one could book a call during that. Um, so that's what I would recommend is setting up what you want to label this, how long you want to do it in a phone call. And now here you can change like if you want it to be like Zoom, if you want it to be something else. I recommend a phone call because then you get their phone number when they book the call and you can just call them directly from there. Next is availability. So for those of you who have very busy schedules, which I'm pretty sure all of you on this call have insanely busy schedules, what you can do is you can actually set your working hours. So like say you're working a job and we'll just go 9 to 5, right? So say 9 to 5, you're working your job. It takes you a half hour to get home, a half hour to make dinner, and at 6 o'clock, you're like, okay, I'm ready to do calls. You can edit this where people can't book a call with you until 6 p.m. Okay. And then you can edit it to like, okay, well, willing to take calls from 6 p.m. to 10 p.m. Does that mean every single call is going to fill up your night every single night? No, but they have the availability to book in a call with you then. So you can edit this on a day-to-day basis. So for like Saturdays and Sundays, you guys see here, like I have 1 p.m. to 9 p.m. for my weekdays. And then on my weekends, it's 11 to 9, right? So I extend my availability. So you can have this availability in here, but if you actively use your Google Calendar, especially when you are busy doing different things, it'll block off these times in here. And so that would be what I would recommend is you go in, you set up your discovery call, you select how long you want it to be, you select your availability, I believe you can ask qualification calls in here or qualification questions, but you do not need to do that. I know I have before, but you do not need to. So I'm just trying to see. Dang, more options. Yes. Okay, description. You can add a description. You don't need to. This meeting is to talk about trading and investing in general. It also can be like free busy rules. Like you can just play around with this, you guys. Um, you don't need payment. This is just the booking page option. So if you guys have, if I've ever sent you my Calendly link, you guys will get what questions that I'm asking for. So name, email, question one, have you ever invested or traded before? You can make it required or not. What's your Instagram handle? Who referred you? Please share with me anything else you would like to know before we hop on a call. And then you would just save changes. And then once you get that whole meeting set up, now you just click copy link. So this link will go over to your link tree. So now we can go into add. We can paste the link to our Calendly. And now this is where you'll title it investing in trading call or let's, oh, where did that go? Let's connect or let's chat on a call like what I have over there. All of the things. You can do anything like that. So it will also show you how many times people have clicked it, which is really cool. So I don't think I really used this link tree very much before, but you will be able to see when people click it actually. And you'll be able to see what day. Oh, link has been clicked 17 times. Okay, so I did use it. So you can upgrade to pay for it. You don't need to, you guys. Like you just use this as like your beginner basics to at least have something. And what I would recommend having is exactly like what I showed you. Your Calendly link so people can book a call with you. The North America Legacy launch, so the video. And then also what I would recommend is having your unique GFU link so people can sign up right then and there. So you'll have three different ways and three different things that you have just on here. And you can add different things, right? Like you can add, like if you guys saw like my stand store. So eventually what you can do is like go into a stand store. You can get an email funnel. You can add different offers that you have like in the actual GFU store. I don't know if you guys know this or not, but if you go into gfu.com, sorry, this is just a little side tangent, but if you log in, I believe if you log in on here, yeah, right here, log in. Okay. Okay, it just is loading up here. You go into place an order. You can actually share this with other people. If you're just a customer, you can do it as well, but you can share this with people. I don't think I have a way to do this right now, but having your unique link, you'll be able to do that. Especially if you signed up as a customer, you can go into the gfu.com website. And then when you click on a product and you're logged in the exact same way I just logged in, It'll keep you on the main GFU website. And then if you click on a product, you can literally click share. So like Pulse Coffee, you can literally share that right in your link in bio too. Like try my favorite coffee. There's different things that you can add onto there, especially if you're really liking something as well. So I just wanted to share that with you guys. Um, does anyone have any questions? Like this would be a perfect time to ask questions. I think I kind of covered some of the basics on here. What about a different time zone? Yes, it does convert the time zone. So what's really cool is like, I'm in Eastern time, so it'll populate for me on Eastern time. But like if I'm sending it to one of you in the Midwest who's on Central time, it will automatically pop up. And so like for us, like between Sydney and I, we've booked calls with people in Nigeria, in Dubai, where the time zone difference is 6, 9, 11 hour differences. But the reason we send the Calendly link is because when they click it, it'll automatically populate into their time zone and they can find a time that works best for them. And so that way you're not kind of going back and forth between like, oh, well, what time works best for you? Oh, this or that. Like just send them your link and be like, find a time that works best for you in the next 2 days. One last thing I was going to show you on Calendly that I just remembered is when you are setting it up, you can actually change how many days people can book in advance. So when you click in here, you click edit, it'll pop you over here, availability. If you look at date range, you can see invitees can schedule 5 days into the future with at least 4 hours notice. I would recommend changing this to right around 5 days because if someone comes into your calendar link and they're like, they can see your entire month schedule, first off, I don't know any of us right now in our adult ages that actually know what our entire month looks like. I feel like things change so much. So that's also why I recommend it. But two, then other people are more incentivized to actually book a call with you way more urgently. And then same with this is like 4 hours notice. So like I don't always put everything in my calendar anymore. um, some of you can. I know most of you probably won't. So I would just be like, okay, well, how much notice would you really need if someone wanted to book a call with you? For me, it's like 4 hours because it can get chaotic. For you, it can be like two. I used to run it with like 1 hour notice when I first was starting out in the business. But that was one last thing I wanted to show you guys is like you can schedule your amount of days. So like for example, I'll just pull up my Calendly link and we can like book a call with me just here on this call. So like everything I just showed you guys, this is what it will pop up when they click your link in bio. This is the description that is optional for you guys. It's just 15-minute phone call. But now look, you can only book Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, or Monday. Let's just, for example, go into Friday. Well, my 2 o'clock is booked, so people can only book at 2:30. Okay, is there anything else in here? No. So there's nothing else that I've updated in my calendar yet, but people would have the option to do this, right? So then say like, oh my God, I get off of work at 5, I can get on a call at 5:30. I'm going to take your 5:30 time slot. Then they'll just put in their name, their email, phone number, invested or traded before, Instagram handle, who referred you, and those are just my questions. And I showed you guys here. So we will drop this recording once it's done, but you will be able to add in those questions as well. Does anyone else have any questions? Seriously, guys, like feel free to unmute yourselves, like ask anything. Like we're here to help you. Okay. So that's just like mainly it is like just you want to have like a funnel in your bio, especially if you're actively posting content on social media. I know we're working on getting an entire like content strategy call for you guys of like how you can make converting content. So we will most likely be doing that, I believe, like next week. We'll add it into our weekly calendars. So we will work on that, but this would be the first step is like focusing on just getting a funnel, getting a place for people to go so they can actually connect with you and talk with you outside of the platform. And so Sydney is actually going to break down for you guys like what you should have in your bio so it will call attention to your link in bio and she can kind of expand and elaborate on there. But if you guys have any questions that come up, seriously, drop them in the chat and save them till the end of this call. We'll go over whatever you guys need. But Sydney, here we go.
Cool. So Yeah, Marissa knows quite a bit about that stuff. I know like over a year or around a year ago, her and I were sitting at a cabin out here in Minnesota talking about all of that stuff. And we're like, all right, how are we gonna do this? And she was walking me all through it. And like I had an idea of it from social or from real estate, but not to that extent. So this is, I'm gonna share like just a few people's like bios and things like that so you can kind of get an idea. But so what I have right here is like my call to action is like DM me 777 to earn an online income. And so like I have my calendar link in there. You can have multiple links as well. I'm editing mine right now, so I just have my calendar link while I'm re-editing a page that I have because I have real estate that I offer as well. So for that, it has my GFU link. It'll have if they want to work with me for real estate, how they can find me for real estate and things like that. But I have the Calendly link, so I've had people before just like come to my page and they'll DM me 777, but then some of those people also will go and find my Calendly link and they'll book a call. But so one of the cool parts with like having a call to action in your bio is that you know that that person that messaged you is interested in learning how to make money online. Like that's what it is. It DME 777 to earn an online income. And so I've before I didn't have anything in my bio, like who knows how many people are looking at my Instagram, but they didn't know that I offered how to teach people how to make money online, or let alone if they had any interest in learning how to make money online. And so like there'll be days where I'll just wake up and I'll have 777 in my inbox. And so then I have different messages that I ask or that I talk to them through, but I obviously know in the back of my head the whole point of this like text with these people is that they're interested in making money online. So I want to get them to a call. And so that conversation is just way easier because I already know that right up front out of the gate. You can do whatever you want. You don't have to do 777. I've seen people say DM me invest or DM me 2025 or DM me money or something like that, whatever it is. But the cool part with this is that when you go to your Instagram messages, you can look and you can search in the search bar 777 and um you can see who you need to follow up with. So for example, I could do I don't know if I can do it on here. Okay. I can't do it on here, but if you're on your phone, there's a search bar option in your DMs, and if you just type in 777 or whatever your call to action is, it'll give you a list of all the people that I've ever messaged you about that. So that's something that I would highly recommend. Some of the other people that I like. So one thing, so I'm a realtor. I have that I'm an investor and that I help people make money online. That is about me. So you can have a little bit about yourself. This is one of the girls that I really like as well. She does a great job with social media. I've dropped her stuff in the chats before, but you can see that she has DM me a diamond emoji to join her team. And so, or to join her inner circle. But again, too, she has the same thing that Marissa was showing you of like, she has a page that you can come to and you can check out what it is that she does. And so that's something where it doesn't have to be super fancy and extravagant, but it's something that you can have in there. But uh, she makes money online and she helps beginners. So yours can be maybe a little bit different. Like if you don't have another business that you do and you just want to focus it solely on this. I've seen other people where they're in their bio, if they're really wanting to help stay-at-home moms, then they have helping stay-at-home moms create an extra stream of income or something like that. Whatever your target audience is, you can put that in your bio, and that will also, like, when people come to your page, they're like, hey, she helps stay-at-home moms make money online, or she helps moms make money online where they can maybe become stay-at-home moms. That's really cool. So whatever your target audience is, you can also do that too, like make it genuine and authentic to you of what your call to action is. And then one of the other things too is These are story highlight reels. And so I really like these because they kind of tell a story at the end of the day. And so what this is if you hit new, this is going to go, you can see all of your previous posts for your stories that you've ever posted, and you can make a constant going story and people can come through. So I've had people that come through and they swipe up on stuff that I've put on my story, and I'm like, where did they even find this? And I'm like, oh, it's through my Instagram story. So like my journey, for example, like this is basically about my journey of just like online business or with doing trading and investing. So I have like a whole bunch of different things, like all the way back to like 57 a year
Shout
ago.
out little us.
I know, little us. Like this was when we were out in like this is our women's call that Marissa and I would do. So like you can create a story and people can like engage and see what you do. I've done trips, for example, like I did Dubai and I did when Marissa and I went out to Colorado. And so it kind of tells a story and people can also get a feel to know who you are as well. So like I did the story and I chose the order that I wanted to do it all in. So I would highly recommend doing that too. There's different stories that you can create. We can go back to Anastasia, for example. Like she has What Do I Do? And so you can come in here and you can make your own highlight reel of what it is that you do. Like this is her Anastasia's in Gifu. So if you're ever looking for content for inspiration of what to post, I highly recommend her. I actually was sending some of her stuff to Dar because we're gonna work on making some stuff branded to me. But she does a very good job as well. So you can come in and you can make some stuff about Gifu. You can see she has a results tab. I have a results tab too. So you can take anyone's results. You can take the educator's results that they post every week or the month, or people that are winning in the chats. You can do that as well. And you can just have a straight results tab because, like, if someone's questioning of like, is this real? Is this legit? They can come in and be like, oh, they're making money. Like, there's a whole bunch of people in these chats that are making money. Or you can come in and do the scanners that we have and things like that. Or if you travel, every trip that you have, or you can do like your favorite highlights for the year of 2024 or 2025, whatever that is. But basically, your Instagram is like is telling a story at the end of the day. So you want to have different things that people can already like form their opinion about you because you want people to keep saying yes. That's what you want. You want people to be like, okay. I've checked out Sydney's Instagram. I really like her content. I like that she travels a lot. I like that whatever it is that she's doing, I don't know what it is, but it seems like people are really, really winning. It looks like she has an amazing team that she's with and that she surrounds herself with. I can see her page that she does more than just trading and investing. You can have a direct link in here for different products that I know Marissa was talking about. So maybe someone doesn't have interest in trading, but they're like, "Oh, I want to try this coffee. Like, why does Sydney have this coffee highlighted on her link, on her beacons or whatever your like link tree is? Why does she have this coffee highlighted? You can have a coffee thing. You could even have your vouchers for for the trade and travel. Like maybe someone will come in and be like, "Oh, I really like this." So you want to make a story for your Instagram. And the biggest thing is like with those call to actions, like you'll be able to funnel through people and like people will know that you're there to help and that you're someone who helps people make money online essentially. So,
I
yeah.
love that. I just wanted to add on to it is like when you have those little story highlights and bubbles in your bio, you can actually go to your Instagram archives. You can go to your story archives and you can add those to a highlight that you have. So it's super easy to do. So like if you've been in this business for a while and you've yet to make one, you can always go back and add your archived one. So like it'll say like 52 weeks ago, right? Like it'll say the long period of time. Like you can always add that back in. Um,
Here, I'll
but
do a test one. It'll just show you. So like you can do all of these, like these are all of my past stories, and so I can pick whatever it is. Like I could do my other dogs. I just have one of my dogs on there as like her own little bubble, but you can come in here and you can pick like whatever it is that you want. Um, whatever you want. So,
Yeah, I love that. So yeah, does anyone have any questions, you guys? So this should just be like a very brief framework of everything that you should do just to have it. I don't have a highlights option. Okay, so if you're on your phone, you should be able to. Um, it should just be, so right now, I don't have one either, but you'll click edit profile, I believe. No, hold on. I'm trying to do it on mine. Oh, did you switch it to a professional dashboard?
yeah, mine's a professional dashboard.
Yeah, I'm just trying to see because it's giving me the same thing,
Yeah,
but I'm just
you have to
trying to
be a
see.
professional dash.
Oh, you click. Yeah, okay, Adriana. So you'll click when your phone looks like this, there's a plus in a circle or in a square up here. You'll click that plus and then you'll click story highlight. And then that's when it'll pop up. You can always end up deleting things off of your story highlight. So if you are first starting out and creating a story highlight, you will click that plus option, just pick a random one from your archives, right? And then what you can do is like say you want to make a what I do highlight, you will just go on your Instagram story, like kind of what Anastasia did. You'll either talk or you'll put words on the screen of what you do. I highly recommend talking because then they can see that you're real. But what you can do is once you add it to your actual story, you can then add it to your story highlight. So it has to be on your actual story first to be added to your story highlights. So I would recommend, and this is what I did one day back in July, and I'll be doing this again really soon. I'm hoping to just block out some time so I can do this, but I'll make like a 5-part video of like, okay, what I do. And then I will just sit there, I'll record it, I'll post it, and then I'll add it to my story highlight of what I do. You can make it a multiple day parter of like, hey guys, welcome to my Instagram story. I'm just gonna break down what it is that I do. This is part one. Tomorrow will be part two, and you can just kind of lead off from it like that. Yeah, Tiffany, go ahead.
Sorry, guys. I'm like, so I was going to say I just dropped because we just got done doing that call with HB, and it's about telling your story and getting clear on what that is and bringing that communication up. This would be a great way to practice that 7-day challenge and create 7 different highlights that slowly put your story together. That way, people are interested. They don't get everything up front. So they actually have to start following you. They have to be invested in you. So this would be a great highlight. You can also use it or tweak it to, hey, this is what I do. Here's who I am. Here's my why. Here's my story. Because that's what we were selling is your story and your connection to other people so that they can relate to you and make that connection. So this could be a great challenge to just really start getting into the highlights, but also getting really good at sharing your story in a way that's still captivating, connecting, but also not giving them everything at once.
I love that. Yeah, because it that is super true. Is like people like to follow along with it, and a lot of times like people can't process everything all at once. If your main purpose is just for it to serve as a story highlight, you can, but you can kill two birds with one stone, right? And you can be able to create interest through posting it on your story over multiple days so people follow along with it, and then also have it serve that purpose where it's there for the long run so people can kind of go back in and rewatch it as you continue growing. So does anyone else have any questions? All right, cool. Well, if no questions are to be had, you guys know where to find us in the business building chat in our team Telegram, would be where I would post it. But this is just super helpful to just get the beginner basics. It shouldn't take you honestly more than like 10, 15 minutes. and you can always tweak and add it. You can play around with the themes. If you guys saw my link tree on there, you can play around different themes. It'll give you different options. So just play around with it, make it yours, and just go from there. But I hope you guys have a good night. Thanks for hopping on. And yeah, if you need us, we'll be in the chats. But you guys have a great night. Bye, guys.